On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through.
Oh, let me get the link for YouTube. Hold on. Are you vaping?
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no.
Not yet until I get the link up for YouTube.
Like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an act. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position.
The link is in the.
So don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best.
This shit happened to my barber when he was cutting my hair. He had a music playing in the background. His shit got taken off of Facebook.
On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do?
Fucking work today. Shit was annoying. Got these two ladies that play gospel music all fucking day. That's is yeah. This is America. Yo, for real, I think if you said that shit at my job, people will probably, like, you know, like in Chappelle's show, where the dude just say, "Show us your face," and takes off the hood. Motherfuckers' heads will explode.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line.
That's one of the trades I did. I got a 78. What the hell? because I'm still online. Oh no, that's weird. I mean, can't help. Yeah, because this is the bird game right here.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Jackson.
Are you ready?
I think we got kicked off. We were talking about Jesus and them.
Get ready, dog.
Now we gotta fill out another hurt feelings report.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Fielded about a yard deep.
It's just $89 a month.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
No, you're good. It's still streaming. It never cut off. Not right now, no.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. Murray now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
Oh,
let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
So is one person watching.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
You, Travis? Might be you, Travis.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's the 2nd year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
That's the way. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Now Ito Smith. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Jackson, option right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Corey Peters there to bring him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Is it you? It's not you. You what?
From the 39, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here.
Kept the original
back
play.
At the 41. The loss of a yard.
I should have kept the original play.
Another scouting
I did
report
see it.
on
I
him
just
is that he
was
doesn't
like, fuck it,
possess
I'm
the
trying
eye
anyway.
discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
I don't know.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray. There's the first NFL grab for Andy Isabella. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one caught by Isabella. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I promise.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Well, Snead figures to be an important veteran presence for Lamar Jackson. 2 years ago, it was a disappointing 2017 for Snead. That was in New Orleans. But then had a bit of a bounce-back campaign a season ago in his first go-around with Baltimore. 62 catches, 650 yards. Did have surgery in the offseason on his left index finger, but back to full health and ready to go.
I was trying to fucking get through
there by Jordan
blocks. With Ingram, he probably would have gotten hit at the line.
It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Kim. Hey, switch gears.
This is Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
I don't know.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into
He
this
almost got sacked and
game.
said, fuck it, I'm out.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
No, I don't.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They'll toss it to Smith. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Ito Smith, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The Cardinals going to use
do
the
what Travis
first
did yesterday. Iced the shit out of all my
They'll
kicks.
have 2
All
remaining
of them.
as we step aside here
He
in this
iced
second quarter.
all my kicks from that close. It was crazy.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I got nervous. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You ready? Well, I picked your ass up, motherfucker.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I blitz when I blitz it.
First down, Murray. He'll buy some time right. Complete. It's Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for the offense.
Damn it!
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead. They can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical.
Waste of a play.
Take the big strike and go after it right now. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the turnover, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Murray now on first down. That's Isabella open on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just...
God damn it.
Man, it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
I have no idea.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The sack by Terrell Suggs.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Jackson. Steps up, and he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Rodney Gunter in there to drop him. It sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He gets us away.
Did you get it first?
Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return possible here as
Who
they
got it
angle
first?
this one out of bounds. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And
Come on.
Johnson on his way. The 30 to 10, 5, and
Wow.
he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is
I don't fucking know.
answered.
How did they get that done?
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already
I had
established,
press.
right?
I had
Not
press.
sure
Like,
he
what
can
the fuck?
keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you
I don't
think?
know.
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back
I didn't know how to take a knee.
16-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a...
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 84 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Ooh.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'm not paying attention to the slants, to be honest.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Looking to throw on second down. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Kyler Murray, a 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the first down. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Well, we know that Murray can run the football. He rushed for 1,000 yards during his final year at Oklahoma, better than 7 yards per carry. And Cliff Kingsbury says, I trust him running the football. This is a guy that has known his quarterback since 2012 when Murray was a sophomore in high school. Kingsbury
How the fuck did you get that off?
Texas A&M. He would go on to take the Texas Tech job, but the two maintained a great relationship. Both are from Texas, both quarterbacks, and both with fathers heavily involved in their football careers. But Cliff Kingsbury, he trusts his quarterback implicitly. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make this
I gotta pause it real quick to walk my dog.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running
pause it
backs,
real quick to walk
they can
my
be
dog.
a big part of any.
How much time does it? How much does it give me enough time, or is it like timed? Are you nuts? I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to do this fast, alright? Yo. Good? Yeah. What are you drinking? Nice.
Passing offense nowadays.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Murray, being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Isabella. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
That's pretty good.
Murray now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Nice.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson.
Come on, bro.
Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Are we? Hold on, wait. If we are, we gotta restart, right? Let me check. If we are, that's my bad too. Yep.
The kickoff
I'll check
unit is
after this
out
play,
on the
all right?
field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
I'm looking for it right now. It doesn't show, but I think it is on All Pro. Can we have somebody else check? I thought I did, but I don't think I did. You can check the stream. Travis is looking. He just said. I think it is on All Pro. Fuck. It's on All Pro. You hear me? Do you mind restarting? Because you are whooping my ass. I mean, I'll take... I and I think you could see it was showing the box, like the hat count and shit too. Alright, so how do we do this without anybody taking the L? We gotta just... So what we gotta do? Exit game? No. Quit the game, right? No, you gotta turn the... You gotta... You know how you press the PlayStation button? To quit the game, and then yeah. Alright, let me know when you're ready. 1, 2, 3.